And we're back, guys. Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet. Welcome back to a new video. And today, guys, Football Club Barcelona, one step closer, 1 day closer, 3 points closer to the La Liga title. 1 goal versus 0 goals against Mallorca at home in a weird game. Tuesday evening, 9:30 p.m. start on a Tuesday. It's not the typical game. We would say maybe a Champions League game, but also 9:30. Why? I don't know. Maybe we should ask Tebas. But Barcelona certainly went through a weird game, and we managed to get the 3 points. Of course, today was a typical game that you can lose points. You know, Barcelona did a lot of rotations against Mallorca. Today was a game, to me, with lots of things to talk about. And of course, let's head into the game. By the way, smash the like button. Let me know if you're tuning in from which country you're tuning in from. And let's get it on, guys. And here you can see the two mascots, guys. The two mascots, Cat, which is a cat, of course, the cat, the name of a cat, of course, the cat, the animal, but also CAT, Cat for Catalonia, and that's the name of our mascot. And the Red Devil, which is the mascot of Mallorca. Well, just for fun, Barcelona managed to get a win, guys. Managed to get a win with a lot of changes in the lineup. Of course, Ansu Fati starting a game, Héctor Ford also starting a game. You can see Araujo, Eric Garcia, Ferran Torres, even Dani Olmo, of course, after the injury of Lewandowski. A lot of things to talk about in today's game, but the most important is that Barcelona still tops La Liga with 76 points with another win yet again. 7 points ahead of Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid playing tomorrow, a game in hand against Getafe away. Careful, difficult game, because I know we played against Getafe and we did lose the game away. Sorry, we did draw the game against Getafe. Of course, Real Madrid always have their dark hand behind them. I see my G from Nigeria. I see my other G from Stefan from Romania. Thank you for liking. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, guys, we're one step closer to La Liga. It's 38 game weeks, and we have 5 game weeks to go. So, looking at the lineup, guys, surprising lineup. Of course, a lot of changes in the lineup. Unusual La Liga game on a Tuesday. It was the typical game that you drop points. Well, Barcelona went with Chesney on goal, Íñigo Martínez, Araujo, Héctor Ford here, and Eric Garcia as a right back, finally giving some rest to Jules Koundé. Pedri, Gavi there in the holding midfielder. Pedri yet again with another excellent performance. Thank you, Walid, for your donation. I see you, my G, veteran of this channel. Gavi played also pretty well. I liked him there in this position. Usually Gavi plays more in the forward position, forward midfielder, but of course today with Dani Olmo coming in and Ferran Torres, Gavi was relegated to this holding midfielder position. And Ansu Fati starting a game after so many years, so many games, not so many years. Poor guy. Well, I kind of liked Ansu Fati. I think that Ansu Fati showed his desire to fight for some minutes in this team. Of course, having Rafinha, Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, even Gavi, who can play in this kind of position. It's very difficult. You have, of course, Pau Victor even up there. And I think Ansu Fati today played well. I think it was a good momentum for Ansu Fati coming ahead into the final, also taking into account that you have Lewandowski injured. And of course, I think that it all indicates that it's going to be Ferran Torres starting up there together with Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, a game that maybe I would have rested a little bit Lamine Yamal. I don't know who was your man of the match. To me, let me know who you was, but to me it was Pedri, certainly. We did see some rotations after that. We did see, for example, Rafinha coming in for Ansu Fati. We did see Pau Victor coming in for Ferran Torres. Let's see how the Barcelona ended. We also did see Fermin Lopez coming in for Gavi. Sorry, it was for Olmo. So Fermin Lopez was playing here in the offensive midfielder position, and then we did see Frenkie de Jong come in for Gavi, and Gerard Martinez for Hector Ford. I have my thoughts about Hector Ford, right? Is really Hansi Flick doing some tests for the final of the Copa del Rey, playing Hector Ford, trying him out, seeing how maybe he could play, because of course you don't have Alejandro Valde? Or is he giving rest to Gerard Martin, making sure that he's going to be playing nicely rested on this final of the Copa del Rey? I don't know. I think that way bigger chances that Gerard Martin can start this game, or maybe we are surprised and we see, I don't know, maybe we can even see Araujo playing in the left back. I don't know, some experiment. We did see an experiment today with Eric Garcia, and I think Eric Garcia played pretty well here in the right back position. It is true that Hector Ford, when Hector Ford was playing, Hector Ford was jumping way more in, and we were seeing this kind of situation here. So Hector Ford was more free to go up. I don't know. I honestly think that Gerard Martin, it's not Martinez, sorry guys, I made a mistake here. Gerard Martin has way more possibilities of starting the game, but we will see. Of course, Dani Olmo unlocking the game with one little goal there. We created so many chances, guys. We shot on target maybe like 26 times. It was kind of crazy. Leo Roman, the goalkeeper of Mallorca, credits to him. Credits to this man, because he stopped so many things. Of course, it wasn't crazy stops. Like, we weren't shooting like top corner, all the time. But he did stop a lot of things. But here, Dani Olmo being able to unlock the game yet again after so many games that he's been unlocking the scoreboard, and also Lewandowski. Actually, also Lewandowski being able to do that. It's not easy. I wish that against Real Madrid in the final of the Copa del Rey this Saturday at 10 p.m. we would have both of them. We only have Dani Olmo, so knock on wood that nothing happens, nothing bad happens on that night. Again, I think Barcelona did manage to go through a difficult game, and now all the mindset and all the positive mindset needs to be focused and needs to be placed on Saturday's game, Final de la Copa del Rey against Real Madrid, of course, the first title for Football Club Barcelona, second title after we won the Spanish Super Cup. So it's great that our mind is clear, that we are ahead in La Liga, nicely, and that we can focus in this game. Instead, Real Madrid is way more, I think their mind is not properly focused, right? They have dropped on the Champions League, they're behind in La Liga, they have some important injuries, they're not playing well, their chemistry is bad. Certainly their mentality is going to be a little bit less focused and a little bit less clear than our mentality now that we went through this game nicely. We also have some bench players like Hector Ford, like Ferran Torres, like Araujo, like Gavi, if you could say that. Also Gerard Martin, Eric Garcia. I think that we have our second unit pumped and ready for an important game, right? And also Ansu Fati, and making an incision here on Ansu Fati, and here's a picture of Ansu Fati just before the game while he was arriving to the stadium. By the way, guys, today, 23rd of April, already here in Spain, it's midnight 18 as I'm streaming this live. By the way, if you're watching this in a recorded session, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified when we go live, because you can leave the comments. I see my G's Richard, I see Muquete, I see Walid, I see Blaugrana News, I see Idat, legends, thank you very much. So we give the rose, it's St. George's, here we call it San Jordi. We give the rose and to the woman, and the woman give a book to the guys. We need to read more, guys. I don't read enough. We should read more. Maybe you guys do read more than me. But so Ansu Fati. Today I saw the desire for Ansu Fati. Today I saw the fact that he wants to fight for a position in this club. Or is he trying to scratch some minutes so he can move away from Football Club Barcelona by the end of the season, which is also positive for Barcelona because, believe it or not, he's earning quite a good amount of money after we renewed him while he was on a crazy spree before his injury. But today I saw the fact that Ansu Fati is not dead. I thought Ansu Fati was dead, man. I swear, like, I didn't see any trust on his game because he was too afraid of getting injured again. But today I saw things, today I saw spirit, and I think that today he gave hopes to Hansi Flick and the possibility to even scratch some minutes in the final of the Copa del Rey if we need a little bit more of a striking by the end of the game. Imagine the game is I don't know, we're losing the game. So maybe you can add Ansu Fati together with Ferran Torres, Rafinha and Lamine Yamal. It can be a possibility. I mean, who else do you have, right? You have Pau Victor. Would you prefer Pau Victor or Ansu Fati after looking at this? My G from Blaugrana, from Scotland, my people from Scotland, great country, Scotland. And also, what happened to Pablo Torre? Where was Pablo Torre today? No, it was if today was the day of the rotations. I think Pablo Torre showed dedication every time he was needed, and every time he played, Pablo Torre was there, and he was pretty good. I think Pablo Torre is a talent that we are not milking. I don't know why he was not on the field today, playing at least 5, 10, 20 minutes. I think it would have been nice to have him on the field. Again, as a player that has a lot of talent, that scores goals, you know, and that also is well fitted in terms of mentality. It's a player that when he's on the field, he's active and he's going for it. It's similar to Fermin, to Gavi. Of course, different style of play. I think Fermin and Gavi are more crazy kind of thing, you know what I mean? And Pablo Torres is more tactical, more Pedri style kind of player. But why wasn't he there, right? Why wasn't he there? So, anyways, I don't want to make the video too long, and I really appreciate the guys who are watching live from all around the world, because this is Blaugrana Planet. So what next, right? Well, next, of course, the final of the Copa del Rey and the first leg of the Champions League semi-finals against Inter de Milan. And then Valladolid, which should be a very easy game. Valladolid is pretty much relegated. They're gonna play with honor, Valladolid, but literally Valladolid is just loss after loss after loss. And there we should do all of the rotations. Honestly, we should do all of the rotations. But of course, we're still fighting for the Liga title. We're still fighting for the Liga title. We cannot lose this game. We need to win this game. But it's a good moment. It's a good moment. It's a good game for us to be playing. You wouldn't want to play, I don't know, Athletic Club de Bilbao, or you wouldn't want to play Leganés away or Getafe away, you know? You want to play this kind of easy game, play Pablo Torre, maybe, play Hector Ford, you can play him here, etc., etc. And then, of course, focus on the second leg of the Champions League. It was true that Laporta was complaining to Tebas about the timing of this game, because it's Saturday at 9 p.m. Why not play this game on Friday, for example, or Saturday at 4 p.m.? No, Tebas wanted to play it at 9 p.m. Why? Because he's a greedy guy. He is a very greedy guy, and of course 9 p.m. is better for a worldwide show on TV. Well, we're gonna have only 3 days to rest to play Inter de Milan. And of course, this is probably going to be the most important game of the season so far, the semi-finals of the Champions League. Why do you need to play this game when you have the most important game of the season just 3 days after at 9 p.m. when you can be playing, by the way, away? Here we are away, so after the game, the players need to travel back to Barcelona, and they're gonna arrive at Barcelona at around 5 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning. It's too late, guys. It makes no sense. Maybe they can study to sleep another night in Valladolid after the game, and go tomorrow, the next day, to Barcelona, more chill, so they have a good night's sleep. Also, that's important. But not only this game is important, but right after that, literally 5 days after, you have El Clásico at home against Real Madrid, of course, and then Espanyol, Villarreal, Athletic Club de Bilbao. These are the games that Barcelona have left in La Liga, in the Champions League, and of course the final of the Copa del Rey on Saturday. So, guys, only few games to go. The treble, of course, it's on the bullseye. We are aiming at the treble. I think Barcelona is going to do it, man. I have big hopes Barcelona is going to do it. I just trust in this team. Although I see them a little bit tired, it's unfortunate. We lose Valde, we lose Lewandowski. We don't lose Lewandowski for the whole rest of the season, but we're going to lose Lewandowski for two important games, of course. Although every game is important until the end of the season now, but the most important, of course, Champions League and Copa del Rey. But I believe in this team. I believe in the second unit of this team. And you should do too, guys. You should do too. So smash the likes for that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's always a pleasure to be streaming for you guys. It's a little late today, of course, in the middle of the night, pretty much. But thank you, everybody, and go enjoy the victory. Make sure to sleep well. Tomorrow, more in this channel and in Football Club Barcelona. So thank you, everybody. And now, and as always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. ¡Vamos Barça!